Okay, again, still need to be able to beat this team. Theoretically, this should be easier if it is for Farigiraf over Pelipper. This seems like the Dewobblefet version, because it's got the uproll safety goggles. Alright. It's Terra Fire, so I can't safely Will-O-Wisp it. Terra Fire is definitely worst case for me. Terra Water is perfectly fine because of the Will-O-Wisp. Assault Vest. Yeah. No Protects, but Focus Sash. Oh, Focus Sash might be annoying. You go Grimmsnuggle, Golden Go, Coridon, and less inclined for Volcarona because of the Terra Fire. I'm gonna go Walking Wake for this one. Perfectly reasonable. So I should just be able to go for Fake Out and Nasty Pot, right? Nothing's stopping that. There is something that's stopping that, because, yeah, Farigiraf does that. However, where do they have Helping Hand? They can go for... Oh, they're Close Combat! Oh, that's way better for me! Oh, so much better. Right, so then Foul Play and Shadow Ball is a KO. Right? And my EVs are God tier, as always. Oh, it's not a KO. Fair enough. Ooh, that's less ideal. What do I want to sacrifice in the left-hand slot? Because Make It Rain is doing good things now. Shouldn't KO Farigiraf. Well, attempts to... Yeah, it's just going to be Helping Hand again, but that doesn't KO, so... Yeah, they shouldn't get Farigiraf. Not quite. Terra Steel would have done it, but I don't think that was worth it. Alright, 2 turns of Trick Room. So I would assume that Walking Wake, double Protect, and then whatever is most efficient here. Because then I get my Coridon in completely free. So. However, the Terra here is going to be awkward on the Walking Wake. Because if I Terra and they Thunderbolt, oh no. So then do they Draco? What's the correct thing to do here? Volt Switch won't KO though. Volt Switch won't KO. Well, Psychic KO. I could switch into Coridon. No, because then they get the booster on the Raging Bolt. That doesn't help, does it? Oh, they Helping Handed. Okay. That will do it. But now they allow me a +1 Make It Rain, so I'm happy with this, because I keep the Golden Go. Like, this is good damage. Although, no, because they get to go for Fake Out and Draco now, so I do lose. So the Terra was a poor choice on my part. Because if I could have Terra Fired here, I think I would have been okay. But yeah, Golden Go can't do this now, so... So that was not very well done from me. Yeah, there you go. So that was definitely winnable. But it's not very well done from me. Obviously, if I didn't Terra the Walking Wake, I would have easily survived and got off a Make It Rain KO for Farigiraf, Hydro Steam, or Dragon Pulse, probably KO Incineroar. So that was definitely a poor choice from me. Right. I think I should still go the same. because that was definitely winnable, but I just chose not to. Right, and then we're in the mind game of do they still switch in for a graph here. I think I'm content to still fake out and assume that they're going to assume that they're going to switch in for a graph. Because even if they don't, like, it's fine. Because we saw that I was still in a good position regardless. And if they don't... Oh, yeah, free nasty plot. I'll take that. That's very good for me. Although, no, because this gives them an extra turn of Trick Room, and that's not ideal. Yeah, and we saw that this doesn't KO. Oh, that was a good play. I like that. Because I was considering Make It Raining, and they are... What? Why did they outspeed me? Oh, they outsped the Golden... Alright, I for a minute I was like, wait. By Golden Azimuth, but it did. But yeah, that was not ideal from them, in my opinion, because they still haven't got Trick Room. And now I get a Make It Rain KO into the slot. If they switch to Raging Bolt, fair enough. But nope, they sacrifice for a graph. And this might KO. It won't KO because they were Citrus. And this is chunking the Raging Bolt. So, if they switch to Calyrex, that'd be so funny. Yeah, so of course it's Raging Bolt. But now I'm in Thunderclap range. Yeah, because they can go for Thunderclap and Trick Room here. So... that means we take drastic measures. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, that didn't work very well. Why didn't they Trick Room? If I foul played them, they lose. That was weird. Right. This is not over, because they didn't Trick Room. I still have Terra Water available. Because they said GG early. I need to win. They can switch into Incineroar and fake out. No, it's got to be a way. All nasty plot here. No, they did protect. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, now it is over. I was considering going for the Raging Bolt, but then if they... because it was either if they had to switch Incineroar and do it. Like, that was the correct play from them. I'm very surprised about the Glacial Lance rather than Trick Room. Because what went wrong there? Because yeah, here, like, obviously, if they Thunderclap and Trick Room, my awesome play of Side Scary Face would have been very good. But... yeah, Thunderclap, like, I would have got a foul play that does 40%, and then everything is in range of Outrage, so... and especially because I go for the Terra Fire, like, I can bring Walk and Wake and just go for the Thunderclaps as well, and if they make that play while I still have Grimmsnarl, then that's fine, because I still just bring in Koraidon afterwards and still just get the KOs. So, yeah, interesting Glacial Lance there, but clearly worked. So, bit of a shame to lose one this early. And I do need to be able to beat that team pretty consistently. And obviously losing a best of 3 0-2 is not good. Game 1, I clearly shouldn't have terrored. Game 2, I clearly shouldn't have made the baller play. Which I wouldn't have access to if I was Clear Amulet. Just saying. Because if they did go for Trick Room, then I was Scary Facing myself again next turn and then just Outrage cleans. So, right. Should be able to beat this pretty comfortably. Famous last words, but I feel like I've seen this team before. Is this the... this is the team that got top 8 at Japan Nats, right? Because it was Triple Dark. And that one had Toxic on the Umbreon, I'm pretty sure. Right, it is the more annoying set. Gonna go with Grimmsnarl Ursaluna here, because Ursaluna seems pretty good. Obviously, Coridon and... all three of these are reasonable. I'm gonna go Walking Wake for the Chi-Yu, because I can outspeed that. They are Terra Ghost potentially. Well, they are. Terra Ghost is not potential. They are. It's an interesting moveset for the Scarf one. It's just Snarl there as well. Would it be worth committing the Terra Ghost this early? Surely not, right? I mean, if they do, fair enough. They don't, that's fine. Because if this is Snarl, I just get a free special defense boost. So, I'll take that. Then... we'll attempt to... do I need to Terra Fairy? I don't need to Terra Fairy, it would just be for damage. Will I need my Terra for anything else? I don't think so. So I think I will just try and get the KO on this Iron Jugulus at this point. Yes, I am now -1, but still should be in a pretty decent position. That was not much. And we get a little bit lucky, which I am hoping to get at Worlds, given my string of luck recently. Like the season started in July, and I went to a cup, like, what, a weekend ago at this point, I think? And literally the first game, I missed, like, I was using an alternative team I had in my low tech. I missed a Zoom Lens Hydro Pump into a critical hit to lose literally the first game of the entire season, which just completely sums things up still. Right, so they can obviously Terra Fairy themselves. They can now Moongeist beam me. I think the main thing is just making sure that this Shadow Shield is broken. So I will Fake Tears and I will Moonblast. And that did not work. But now I will Foul Play and I will Moonblast. Because I just need to break the Shadow Shield. That's all. They did not Terra. That's odd. Because now you're like super in range of attacks. What? Alright, cool. Get some chips into the Umbreon then. Should have done that last time. Don't know why they didn't. Because you're surely still in range of Banded Flare Blitz, right? Oh, I can't Terra. Can't Terra. Crash. 120 against Umbreon. But yeah, this KOs, right? Right? I'm just going to believe in Bandit Coridon. And if it doesn't, oh no, I lose. You know, Bandit Coridon. That was a good chunk. That was also a good chunk. And they definitely can't KO Coridon this turn, so I'll just Flare Blitz. Get the KO here. And attempt to Earth Power. But then Walking Wake outspeeds and Okos. Flare here. Hydro Steam here. And gone. Good. So, any reasons to anything different? I still think this is perfectly fine. Yeah, I think I'm content with this. They switch it up to having Lunala as the lead. Interesting. Strong enough to Earth Power KO Chi-Yu? I don't think I am. But I don't need to, I just need to be able to get Walking Wake at some point to Hydro Steam it. The more important thing is just breaking shadow shields on Lunalas. Right? Tempted to fake out the Lunala here. I mean, I'm a game up. I can get away with it. I'm so good. Because all that matters here is that this shadow shield is broken. Because then Calyrex cleans. Because they're locked into Snarl now, and that's not really doing much at all. So then... what's the best way around of doing this? I should lose Grimmsnarl here to Moonblast. Is it Scary Face? So that Ursaluna can maybe Calm Mind? I think it's Scary Face, so that Ursaluna can maybe Calm Mind. I will find out the speed of Lunala here. If it's outspeed still, then I know that my... okay, cool. So my Goldengo might be able to outspeed. Who knows? I will be able to Moonlight here. Should survive the attacks. Okay, thank you. So it's now I get to go into Calyrex and I get to Flare Blitz KO the Lunala. They're locked into Snarl. Is it better to not Terra? Because I should still KO them. Based on the fact that I KO through Reflect, I do KO here. So I will just regular Flare Blitz. And I'll just add the power here, it's fine. Okay, that's fair enough. And this should be Protect then, shouldn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. So now I do need to Terra. So I will now Terra, and I will attempt to Calm Mind again. That was a good play from them. This still KOs Chi-Yu. Oh, they have Rain Dance. Didn't even notice. Fair enough. Back to Walking Wake we go. And Moonlight is halved, isn't it? Or, like, technically it's halved to a quarter. But now their Overheat's not doing much, so they have to look into Snarl again. And I will Moonblast here, because that will put them in range of an attack, and if they don't Tailwind, okay, they do Tailwind, but that means that they weren't regular attacking. I'll take a Snarl dodge, that's pretty important. Okay, that was still good damage. Now, do I switch back into Calyrex and Moonlight to get back to basically full? I haven't Terra'd here, have I? Oh, I have Terrestrialized, okay. So, Snarl will still do a good chunk. Is it worth it to get the Ursaluna back up? Might be. I think it is. Yeah, that's reasonable. And it's just another Snarl, so... because at the moment, my Ursaluna is just walling everything, so... but Moongeist Beam into Snarl does KO the Calyrex here, so I'm going back to Walking Wake. Stalling out some more turns. Oh, they've got their Shadow Shield back up, which is not ideal. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win this one. It'll be close if I live the Moongeist Beam. But yeah, Chi-Yu helping means that I do lose here. So I will attempt to find out, but yeah, that was... oh! I think I'm living then. Yeah, I'm living now. Look how much damage that did through Shadow Shield. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't think Ursaluna can 1v4, but I will attempt to find out their last Pokemon. I will not be able to. Yeah, if I got a crit there, I would have been able to. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to them having Rain Dance. That's not good for me. Because if they didn't have Rain Dance, I think I would have just swept with my Sun stuff, but them having Rain Dance was not ideal. I will lead with Walking Wake and Calyrex this time, because then I'll outspeed both Juggless and Turret Round, good, Juggless and Chi-Yu, and then I will be in a good position then, because then they won't be able to Rain Dance at all. They undersped Ursaluna, so I don't know how fast they would be on their Lunala, whether they didn't invest any speed. But then it's very reasonable for the Lunala, if they're investing speed, to just outspeed Pelipper like I have done with Golden Go. I would like a bit more creep, but I don't think I have space. So... still want Ursaluna, it's still good here. And then do I switch it up to Golden Go? No, I'll stick with Grimmsnarl. But the Walking Wake in the Sun immediately should be pretty good here. Oh, they're gone. No, I want to know the end to this game. Come on, come back. Like, I don't really care about the showdown points. Obviously, if I climb higher, I get against theoretically stronger opponents. But I'd like to see how the end to this one works. So if it leads similarly, my Walking Wake is in a great position immediately. Nope, seems like they're gone. Oh well. Guess I'll start uploading these then. Oh, that's the old one. I've already done that one. I have, haven't I? There you go. Don't like that you have to press enter twice. It's a tiny thing, but still. Yeah, so... What, is there any reason for me to upload this? What does it do if there's nothing? Still counts as a win. Game by game. What does it do? Yeah, it just is empty. Fair enough. But yeah. That's what sometimes happens. Okay. Yeah, just Covert Cloak 1. Very standard, and it's Whimsicott in the tech slot. So, like, you know, it's these 5. And again, I need to be ready for these 5 together. So, let's see. So, theoretically, Ursaluna is looking pretty good here. Because they've got nothing for the Terra Fairy. And if I get away with not being able to Terra Fairy, I'm normal type against the Calyrex. I have considered Mirror Herb on the Ursaluna just to beat the Calyrex-Shadow Riders even more efficiently. I think it's going to be Grimmsnarl and Golden Go. And then Ursaluna and Calyrex. So Walking Wake seems like it would be pretty reasonable here, but the Whimsicott is putting me off. Like, I think I'd normally bring Walking Wake against this kind of team, but Whimsicott throws that off, so... I wonder how many people are going to go literally these 5 and what is this slot. Obviously it's Smiggle a lot at NAIC and all that. There are going to be people that just default to those 5. Curious to see if he brings Urshifu against me. Because Urshifu in the Sun is still an interesting one. Whimsicott and Calyrex, reasonable. So then we're always in the mind game of, do you fake out the Calyrex? So as far as I can see, if I go for Foul Play and make it rain with a Terra Steel, there is nothing they can do against that combination unless they protect and Moonblast the Grimmsnarl. So I'm going to go for that. And if they protect to Moonblast the Grimmsnarl, oh no. So, oh, they didn't Moonblast the Grimmsnarl, they just Tailwinded for some reason. So now, I believe I can Fake Tears and get a double KO. Because they can't get a double KO. It cannot KO Goldengo this turn. I would suspect this is going to be Moonblast and regular, yeah, and regular Drain Kiss, but no, it's Astral Barrage, that's fine. I should be living the Moonblast with Grimmsnarl. Yeah, like so. And this should KO, question mark. Ooh, not quite, that changes things. Okay. That's not KOing is not ideal. So I live a Fake Out, so I can go for Scary Face and switch to Ursaluna. And then I can bring in the Goldengo after my Grimmsnarl's KO'd and just protect. Ooh, good play. And yeah, they do get the KO. So... And because it's so obvious that I can protect the Goldengo, would they go for the Nasty Plot here, or the Drain Kiss into Ursaluna? They don't have Flare Blitz, so I think I will just make it rain here. And I will also just Earth Power here. Yep, they protect the Protect, so that's good. This is a KO, and this is huge damage into Incineroar. And I believe I have won this game. Because that was enough. Nice. And they are surely not going to be able to 3v1 with any of those Pokemon. Raging Bolt is reasonable. They have not used their Terra, and they are Terra Fairy, so it is definitely not over. I will attempt to Nasty Plot and a Moonlight. There is the Terra Fairy. You committed that too early. Because now I know that I can go for Flare Blitz. And also... what's the most efficient way to do this? Just attack, because, like, if they live the Flare Blitz, it should be in range of Earth Power, right? Yeah, like so. And they don't even, because Banded Koraidon is busted. So, nice. I'll just upload that while I remember. Yeah, they Terra Fairy'd way too early there. Same again. I would assume they're leading with Incineroar over Whimsicott this time, though. Grimmsnarl going to go again, I think. Koraidon, and do I need the Ursaluna? I think I'll bring Walking Wake as a mix-up here. Now there's the Urshifu, and there's the Incineroar. Okay, that seems reasonable. However, what is stopping a Fake Out into Incineroar and switch to Walking Wake on the Surging Strikes? Very little. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, wow. What? They close combated. What a play. Look at that. That was awesome. From a 1000s rated player. Either that was God tier or they just didn't know that I was a ghost. Either way, I get to switch to Koraidon here, and which KO do I take? Which one is more important? I will KO the Urshifu here. Pretty confident in -1 to special. Oh, that's not a switch. That's definitely not a switch. And you're not Assault Vest, so you're KO'd. That's good. Whoa, what? Walking Wake? What are you doing? That should have been a KO. Right, so instead, now... And again, they do have their Terror still available. And I can't lock into Outrage, because then that means they can come in with Calyrex and just Terror. So I'm going to go Grimmsnarl. And... I'm going to Terra Flare Blitz, just so I know how much damage this does to Incineroar. And also covers the Terra Ghost, because easy. See you later. At least, well, I don't get to find out how much it does to Incineroar at the moment, but I'll take it. They also can't Terra the, does this KO? Does this KO? I'm going to do this just to find out. How much does this do? Bandit Coridon is busted. Like, what? Why aren't people using Bandit Coridon? Like, look at that. That was insane. They no longer have access to Terra, so this is Make It Rain and Scary Face, right? Because I can't Terra anymore either, so yeah. As far as I can see, this is guaranteed, because they should Thunderclap KO the... not KO. Thunderclap the Golden Go into Astral Barrage KO, but then Grimmsnarl will just be able to foul play, right? No, actually, because then they'll get a +1 special attack boost and be able to Draining Kiss me. Would I live Astral Barrage into +1 Draining Kiss without Terra? I'm going to find out. Oh, they Thunderclap the wrong Pokemon, so it's a guaranteed win. And they went for Draining Kiss regardless, so yeah, now it's just Shadow Ball and Scary Face again, just to guarantee it. Like it doesn't matter what Grimmsnarl does here, so... Yeah, like that was an Oko into Rapid Strike Urshifu. Why aren't people using Bandit Coridon? That was insane. Yeah, nice. So let's just upload that. And I'm going to do that calc now. So I'll just go from here. I'm using a different browser so that I had a brand new showdown. So what was it? Just damage calculator. Pokemon. Not the showdown one. Let's just use the Calyrex one. So, light mode, gross. What am I doing? Oh, Calyrex, what am I doing? Coridon. Coridon. Urshifu. This was 196. Choice Band. Well, I don't have any defaults here. Choice Band. Sun's up. I need to give it Orichalcum Pulse so I can get the boost. Orichalcum Pulse, Adamant. Flare Blitz. I think that's all the boosters, right? Terrify. Look at that. 75%. Like, obviously not guaranteed, but I'm going to just see that again. That's so funny. Why aren't people using this? See ya. Oh, that's so good. People need to use this Choice Band Coridon. But I'm going to be the only one at Worlds.